Welcome back to
Don.
In the Truck.
Oh, fuck. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to In the Truck.
Oh, fuck.
Welcome.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to On the Couch.
Fuck!
Welcome back to In the Truck with AC, everybody. This is episode 8. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Last one we did, we were talking about I went to Canada.
Yeah.
That's not out yet. It's currently February 16th. The Canada trip goes up on the Patreon on this Saturday, but to all you lovely people, it'll be out the following Saturday. So actually, it'll be out the day that this episode actually goes on the Patreon. So Estrella, how's it going? Shout out to you right at the top of the episode. How's it going, Corey?
Honestly, pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd give my life a good 7 out of 10.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, your house burning down isn't like a bad thing?
I mean, my house burning down, me finding out that George Bush never existed was kind of a shocker.
Wait, George Bush never existed?
No, he never existed. Everybody said George Bush caused 9/11.
Oh,
apparently it was
you're
Clinton.
Right. It was Clinton. Oh,
that makes sense.
I did hear about that.
That makes sense.
George W. Bush, he existed.
Yeah, he existed.
But
George Bush, he didn't exist.
But yeah, George Bush, he never existed. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a bit of a world.
It kind of changed my world lens.
Yeah, no, that's a bit of a world rocker. I mean, definitely more so than your house burning down. So
I mean, my house burning down. Honestly, the house was pretty shitty anyway. So like,
yeah, you probably get more money from the insurance.
Exactly. I'm happy to take the insurance.
Yeah.
Too bad I accidentally left my gas
fraud?
on. Who? What? Nothing.
I was asking you a question.
Insurance fraud?
Yeah, would you like to?
Oh, would I like to?
Yeah.
I mean,
I have renter's insurance. I could buy a new computer.
I didn't commit insurance fraud.
No, you didn't. I'm saying you didn't, but I'm asking you if you would like to.
When? Where?
Right now. I have renter's insurance. I can use a new
How about
computer.
at the end of the podcast?
Yeah, okay.
We'll finish up the podcast and then we'll turn the stove on.
Yeah, we'll turn the stove on and play with some guns. That's bad. Don't do that. We ran out of podcast episodes for the Patreon this coming Saturday actually, so
now we're cramming.
Kinda. We got 3 days to do it, but we're actually going to Chicago in about an hour right after this podcast to go see a concert. Twin Shadow. If anyone's at Talia Hall.
I like how you checked your wrist. Even though you don't have a
Shut
watch.
up.
I like how you looked at your wrist.
I see that? I have new batteries. I drew them on myself.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. Fuck off.
I didn't realize you had
Jesus
the automatic watch that's embedded into your skin.
Yeah, I'm fucking...
You're bougie like that.
Fucking Rick, dog.
Exactly.
Yeah. Have you seen season 5 yet?
Yeah, I have.
It's all on Hulu.
I saw season 5 before it came. Yeah, I watched
pirated it.
Yeah.
You fraud. Wow.
But oh my god.
Committed to 2 crimes already.
Shit.
Or confessed, not committed.
I'm pushing it today. No, what?
You gotta make a 3rd.
Do you want to talk about season 5, Rick and Morty?
Do we want to spoil it? It's still pretty new.
Oh, I guess. Yeah. You know what?
All right. How about for I'm gonna hate myself, but
spoilers.
Actually, you know what? No, I don't want to put a time code because that's a lot of work. So for the next 60 seconds, skip ahead 60 seconds exactly from the moment I say go. We will have 60 seconds to talk about spoilers. Okay?
I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Go. Wait, hold on. That is your spoiler warning right now. Last chance. 60 seconds from right now. Go. That ending. Evil Morty jumping into the fucking different universe.
Yep. No, with
that's
him,
the only thing that really mattered.
Well, I mean, the other part that mattered to me was finding out what Rick's kind of story was, but I thought it was really funny in the sense of oh yeah, it's my baby bitch backstory. It was just that. There was nothing more to it. His wife died, and now he just wants to go and try to get the revenge back.
Thought we knew most of that already, though.
I mean, for the most part we did, but because he had already fabricated a memory inside of the memory simulator, it was kind of a speculation on whether or not.
That episode was weird.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
That was an interesting one.
Oh, where he kind of brings bird person back.
Yeah. Which I honestly don't remember how Phoenix Person even played out. That must have been in season 4, but I don't remember it as much.
The way that Phoenix Person ended up coming up was because it was at Phoenix Person's wedding. And then he went to go and protect Rick, and then after that he ended up getting shot.
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, got it. I fit it in there.
Yeah, I mean, you already explained the part that I knew,
Yeah.
but I didn't know what happened after that.
Oh.
I knew how it happened, but I don't know what happened after that to lead him to whatever that. But I said him and whatever. There's no spoilers out there. At 60 seconds, we stood true to that.
Yep.
Eat my ass, Jerry.
Shut the fuck up, Jerry.
Shut the fuck up, Jerry. This is but you ready to go on a 3-hour road trip?
Honestly, yeah. It's gonna be very
You drove 3 hours here yesterday.
it's gonna be a bit of a novel experience, and I'm excited for it. I haven't been on a good road trip with a good buddy in a long time. I just went on a road trip with my family, and holy fuck. Fuck that entirely.
Yeah.
Yes, I love my family dearly, and I love you, Mother, and I love you, Tyler, but oh my god. Oh my god. That trip was fucking terrifying. Okay.
You know, tell me about it, or you just want to...
Well, I mean, basically the main problem with it is the car that we used has a problem with the...
Oh, yeah, no, tell about it. Say that. I want you to say that.
Okay, so...
Yeah, that's...
Do you want me to tell the whole story on, like, how it happened and why it's in this condition now? Okay,
Stretch
so
us in time.
when...
Quality content this week, guys.
I went to...
Blunk.
A while ago. And as I was just about to leave from
Blunk.
I ended up just going past a random house, and they pulled out their big-ass truck. What? You're going to correct me?
No, okay. Blunk.
But so I ended up pulling out of a driveway, going down the road a little bit, and then I got hit by some dude in their big-ass F-150.
Let me rephrase. He spent like 3 nights at my house, and then he went to leave to go back home. And literally not 15 feet out of my driveway, some dude fucking was not paying attention and backed out of his driveway without looking and T-boned his passenger side rear
wheel.
Wheel. Yeah, right above the wheels, all crushed in.
Mm-hmm.
So now every time he goes over a bump,
it just grinds against it.
Yeah, the wheel just grinds against the crushed in wheel well. And it's probably
terrifying.
Not very safe to drive at all.
No, it's not. But if you don't have a lot of weight in it, it's pretty much fine.
Yeah.
But
now.
Because
you're going to blow that tire, you're going to spin out.
I know. That. It's going to happen one day, and I'm going to be fearing for my life, and I'm going to be shitting bricks. But
or you could like get it fixed before that and not actually have the car totaled. But hey, whatever. It's not your car, I guess.
We'll get there when it comes to it. But so it was me, my brother, his girlfriend, and my mother. Wait. Me, my mother, my brother, and his girlfriend. There we go.
Me, my brother, my mother, and his girlfriend, my mother.
Yeah.
What?
So we had all of our stuff in the back, and we also had a bunch of gifts that we were going to bring down to my nephew and such. So we had Christmas gifts and birthday gifts because we weren't able to go down for other reasons, whatever. 80% of that drive, all I heard was...
Oh, was it rubbing like... constantly?
Almost the entire drive.
It was rubbing. I thought it was like
no, like there was so much weight in it that it was just
it was
constant.
Always. Ooh, where were you sitting?
I was so after like 20 minutes, we were like, okay, we need to rearrange some shit. We need to bring all the weight to the left side.
Yeah, there's no way you're gonna fucking make it there if you're doing that.
So I pulled out my backpack, and that probably weighed like 80 pounds by itself because I just shoved a lot of shit into it. Put it on my lap, and then my mom scooted closer to the middle so that we could all lean in to the left side. And it was a mess, but we made it work. We got there safe. We got back safe, so I'm alive. For now.
Good thing we're taking my car.
Yes, good thing we're taking your car. Oh, yeah, and just to top it all off, when we went down to Madison, I also drove all the way to, like, Chicago area and then back just to pick up some airsoft guns. Just because I could.
Just because you could?
Why am I ballsy in the ways I shouldn't be? And I understand when I'm about to do those things, I probably shouldn't be doing it because I might die, but the only thought I have is, oh, I just want them. I just want them bad.
Even though we're literally going to Chicago tonight.
Yeah.
And we're going to that guy's house.
Yeah. I could have picked them up tonight, but I didn't want to. I wanted to get them then.
You like a short lease on life, don't you?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I get travel. Like, I want to travel more than anything right now, but, like, there's a reason I went into debt for a nice car. So I don't have to worry about that. Like, you want to take La Honda to Chicago right now?
I'd be willing to.
I wouldn't want to. The Honda has like no brakes right now, dude.
I mean, I also have.
Well, you're about to find out. But you got to go swap out.
Oh, right.
You're gonna forget. You're gonna remember how sketchy La Honda kind of is, because I honestly forgot how sketchy she was.
I feel like compared to La Honda to the Fusion that I have, I feel like my Fusion blows that La Honda out of the fucking water with like how sketchy it can be.
In terms of actual like stuff you definitely know is wrong, yes, La Honda just needs some heavy maintenance.
Yeah,
she needs like
just needs work.
She needs like $3 or $4 grand worth of just heavy maintenance put into her. Like nothing's really wrong. It's just a bunch of little things that are sketchy. But like no, we hop in La Honda. She's gonna sound and smell and feel like a car from the '90s, which is what she is.
That's also kind of beautiful.
Yeah.
Like
La Honda's a '98 Honda Civic.
I hate that you've been leaning me more and more towards getting a Honda.
Civics are great, dude. Honestly, like I love my brand new Civic. It's fantastic. It's so comfortable to drive. But I almost like when I hopped into the Honda the other day, I felt like so like, oh my God, like I've been like fucking what's the word? Like privileged almost. Like I'm like, oh God damn, like I've been too bougie.
Yeah.
I need to sit in a car that's gonna knock me around, in a car that I feel everything. Though I mean I've been watching like a lot of like Whistling Diesel and a bunch of other like off-road shit. So I've just been wanting to hop in like an old vehicle. That's why I want to drive your truck again so fucking badly.
I have a question for you.
What's up?
Would you ever consider trading
the
truck for your car
for La Honda?
Would you ever consider it?
The thought has crossed my mind to give you La Honda, I'll be honest.
Wow.
To give you a car.
Damn, that feels very heartfelt.
But two things. You don't have a great history with keeping cars.
And because it's a Honda Civic and it's like there's enough history with it, I would want to fuck around with it. So it's probably better that you don't give me that.
And two, yeah, I know that you fuck around with shit. And two, that car is very sentimental to me.
I don't want to break that on you.
If it wasn't that sentimental to me, I would have already given it to you. Like I honestly would have just given it to you.
God damn, man.
But like for some reason, La Honda is like so sentimental to me. Like I'm gonna give that car to my kid if I ever have a kid one day.
I'm sorry to stop the sentimental moment. I'm thirsty. I need to go grab a drink.
Well, what the fuck?
I should have grabbed it before. I know. I'm sorry.
You're a bad podcaster.
I know.
You're fired. Jesus Christ.
Ow, fuck. Time.
Yeah, that's what you get.
What's my time?
I don't know. I wasn't counting.
Well, you should have been counting.
Why should I have been counting? Like
because then I don't know.
15 seconds, bitch.
Sick. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
You want to know what my time is?
What's your time?
0, because I've been drinking on my drink the entire time. So I brought it in like a goddamn professional. That's
so
right,
proud
because
of
I'm
you.
a professional. That's why I'm the radio host.
That is fair. I don't think I'd ever want to be a radio host.
I would love to be a radio host. Any radios, if you like want to hire me as a host, it's your boy. Do you think they give you scripts?
For some stuff, yeah.
Or do you think like it's mainly just like, all right, that was Animals by Maroon 5. Now, what's the deal with this new Quick Trip that's in town?
I was just expecting to be like, what's the deal with airline food?
I'm not fucking Jerry Seinfeld. Fuck off. What's the deal with airline food?
Whoa.
That's what he sounds like.
I could never do a Jerry Seinfeld impersonation.
Me neither.
Now I got to think about it. 1 second. What's the deal with airline food? No, that's
What's the deal with airline food?
It just makes me think of the B movie, and I just hate. Actually, the B movie's not as bad as people like to fucking rip it down to be.
The B movie's very sexual.
Yes.
It's like, hey, baby, can I get inside that human genes of yours? I'm a bee.
Let me sting on the inside.
Can I bumble your bee?
Oh, I like that one.
Anyways,
how about to be the flower to my
we're not
pollen?
talking about the bee movie in this fucking podcast. Remain your story about how you were almost dying.
Well, I mean, that was basically it.
Oh, okay.
It was just the fact of it was very scary the entire time, except on the way back. The way
Tell
back
me
was
about your
actually a lot
truck.
better. Tell me about my truck.
Yeah. Get very angry for me. Tell me, give me an update on it.
God damn it, I didn't. Okay.
I just didn't expect this. I love your truck, Corey.
Okay.
I want to drive your truck again.
Okay. So my truck has been out of commission for a long fucking time because of one night that we decided to move the truck and move it over by the fire because it was nice and cozy, and then I just didn't move it again because I'm a jackass. So then my front 2 tires went completely flat, and then I'm getting my dad to fix it all up.
Sorry.
And so we found out that the alternator's fucked up on it. And
Okay, walk me through that. How did you figure that out?
I didn't figure it out. My dad did. I don't fucking know. I'm just trusting him.
You weren't even there for it? He
No.
just did it?
He just did it. And it kind of pissed me off because I actually asked him, I was like, when you were working on the truck, I want to be there so I can learn how to take care of my truck. And then he did nothing.
I'm gonna help you look at that because I'm kind of honestly I kind of am hard to believe that the alternator just went out from sitting there when it was completely fine
Right.
before.
It just, I don't know.
I mean, it can happen, but like,
But whatever. Besides the point.
more like your battery's just fucked or a fuse. That's what happened in the Honda.
I just want my truck back. I just want my truck back.
The biggest thing that like I can help you with getting it running, but like as long as he gets the tires on it. Well, like
we actually bought the new tires and everything. I could just bring the fucking tires and rims to Walmart and get them slapped together.
we should do that.
We should.
Because I was gonna say I can help you put the actual wheel on. I mean, I'm sure you know how to put a fucking wheel on.
Yeah, I can
but
change
I
the
obviously
wheel.
can't mount a tire. You know, what about your brother? Doesn't he do that for a living?
Actually, that was something that me and Tyler talked about on the drive there, is that I'm going to end up going to where he works, taking off the tires. Oh, yeah. Did I tell you my brother got a new job?
No.
He's actually working as a mechanic.
Oh.
He's actually working at a garage now.
So I was right. He does still mount tires for a living.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So, I'm going to bring him in, and he's going to mount him and then also balance him.
There you go.
So, and he can do that for free, so that's going to be kind of nice.
Is it still nearby? Is he?
Blanc?
Oh, so still in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Really? He's got a job there.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I know. I'm really proud of him.
Yeah, good for him.
I'm glad of what he's doing.
Bring those in immediately. Are you did you guys buy all 4 tires? So you're
Just the front two.
Just the front.
The back two were fine.
You already have their wheels off and stuff of the
Yeah.
truck. So it's just sitting on jack stands right now.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that you have the wheels already off and you already have the new tires and they just need to be swapped.
Yep.
You could do that, like this week.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. Deal?
Deal. We're tickling each other.
There you go.
Like, dead ass. Like, why don't we plan like Monday after you get off work or something? Like, you text your brother and be like, "Hey, after you get off work, like,
Let's get this shit done."
And then Monday night, and then before Brad comes over for some podcasts and stuff or whatever, whenever.
Are we gonna be doing off the couch for Tuesday?
Tuesday off the couch, yeah.
Okay.
Sunday, fuck. I mean, shit. I mean, if we could get the truck going,
That'd be awesome.
like Saturday or Sunday, because Sunday is the day where it's you and me. We're not worrying about recording anything. It's just you and me setting up the room.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to actually get up like really, really early. Like, not even just say we get up early, because I mean we still got up relatively early, but like I want to get up stupid early to actually get a lot of shit done.
Yeah.
Because like
Wake up at like 6 in the morning.
yeah, because like we can wake up at like 5, 6 in the morning, and
We just gotta make sure we go to bed at a reasonable time because
at that point I would take some sleeping pills. Just to
I
fucking-
would probably
'cause-
take some sleeping
'cause
pills at
that-
like 8 or 9.
Well, yeah, because that's hard because that's your entire circadian rhythm change.
Yeah.
So like you need something. To
I need
help you
something
with
to
that.
push me.
Yeah, and actually sit in silence and not watch YouTube. I'm guilty of it too, though.
So I listened to a podcast last night and literally fell asleep during the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's better because I mean it's the visual stimulation. Even
Yeah,
if you just
it's
have the
the
light
light.
of the television,
Yeah.
that'll keep you awake because then you're just like.
Yeah, when you do the half eye open, like, yeah, I'm still watching. Kind
You know
of.
what I love to do? I mean, I don't love it because that TV in my room heats up my room a lot. Is I like to listen to a YouTuber, Technology Connections. You know him. He's
Yeah.
the toaster guy, the brown guy.
Actually recommended me to do that some nights before, and I actually did that one night with the episode Brown,
Yeah.
and I just listened to that, and it was good for the most part, but I was too no, now it wasn't just the Brown one, because I watched Brown, and then I watched one about the different oil lamps that were used back in the day,
Yeah.
and that one just caught my interest, and I ended up just watching the entirety of it.
Yeah, I usually put on ones I've already seen before, so I don't care as much. But I just like hearing him talk. And it just puts
Also-
me to sleep.
I watched the one on can openers, and holy fuck, dude, what the hell?
Right?
Why the hell aren't they just more commercialized? Why aren't they just more normal? I'm so sorry. I'm probably blowing that fucking mic.
Yeah.
But like, god damn it. That's just so frustrating. They look so good, they work so well, and they're just not used.
No, they're not. I have one now, actually.
was like, and every restaurant that I've worked at, I've never seen one.
No,
I've
never even
seen
heard of it
one.
until I saw the video. But it's been around since like the mid '80s.
And like I've used like a giant can opener before, where you literally take a stick that's in a table and then slam it down into the fucking can and then crank it.
Yeah, well, all you're doing there is putting a blade and just fucking
and they're just cutting it.
You're not even just cutting it. You're just like
you're tearing it.
You're just fucking using force and like hoping that it's gonna cut it out. And then you got sharp edges and shit. No, but this can opener,
there's no sharp edges. The only
yeah,
thing
it
that
breaks
might be
the
is
seam.
like
It breaks the seam.
Yeah.
So that way your lid also doesn't fall in because it fucking will completely cover the can perfectly.
The only thing that's like a little downfall with it is that you have the little metal shavings on the edges, but you can just like flick those off.
Yeah, you can just flick those off. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's very not that bad. Oh, and the can opener never gets dirty then.
Oh yeah.
The
It's
can
never
opener
touching the
never
inside. It's
touches
never
the
touching
inside.
anything. It's
So
just
you can
touching the
literally
metal.
like open the can, then put the can opener right back in the drawer. Like you don't gotta wash your can opener, and then you don't risk it getting fucking rusty from people leaving it in the dishwasher or leaving it wet. You know, which
it happens all the time.
Oh, yeah, all the can openers we've ever used here fucking happens. But
they end up getting rusty.
It's because my roommates suck. But hey,
whose roommates don't suck?
Not mine. Not mine. No, my fucking really fancy rainbow bamboo spatula is starting to get split in it because people have been leaving it wet.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was my Florida purchase too.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I bought that in Cape Coral.
Cape Cod.
No, Cape Coral.
Cape Cod. I'm gonna assume it's Cape Cod.
No, it's not Cape Cod.
I like Cape Cod better.
Well, Cape Cod is for super rich people.
Oh.
We went to Cape Coral, I think.
What the fuck is Cape Cod? I was just saying
it's a different place.
I was like, I have no idea what that would even like. Is it just like a luxury resort?
Probably. Cape. Yeah. Oh no, Cape Cod is in Massachusetts. Cape Coral is in Florida.
Now what the fuck is Cape Cod?
It's in Massachusetts.
But like what?
I don't even think we went to Cape Coral actually. Cape Cod. It's like the bay in Massachusetts. Yeah.
Huh.
It's just another bay spot. That's cool. Huh.
Why do I have that place in my head?
I don't know. You just heard of it?
Huh.
Cape Coral. Where the fuck? Cape Canaveral? No, we totally didn't go to Cape Coral. I don't fucking know. We went somewhere.
Did you swim in the ocean while you're in Florida?
Yeah. It was fun.
I can imagine. So I've heard a lot of people explain salt water and like the sensation it gives to your skin in a sense. Do you float easier in salt water?
Have you never been to the ocean?
No.
Really? None of them?
I've never been to any ocean.
Oh, I've been to both oceans, actually.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, well, when I was 13, we went to Oregon, so I got to see the Pacific. I never swam in it. I went in it, but I never swam in it. But I barely remember that. But last year, spring break, we went to Florida, so I got to see the Atlantic, and that was really fun. We spent like a lot of time. We spent like 2 or 3 days in the ocean. It was really fun.
It's weird to think about like going to the Atlantic Ocean and looking out and then thinking about all of the people that are standing on the coast right that second, also looking at the same exact ocean you're looking
Are you
at.
talking about like on the other side or just
On the other side and the same side. It's
like all along the East Coast?
Mhm.
Yeah.
all along the East Coast and then the West Coast of European countries.
Yeah. That is it's pretty crazy. No, you guys see the ocean. The ocean's really fucking cool. Have you ever been to Florida?
No. The farthest I've been out is Colorado. I guess, and Alabama.
I've never been to Colorado. I really want to go to Colorado.
Colorado is really pretty.
I've been thinking about Colorado a lot recently.
I would love to go to the Garden of Gods with you.
I've been thinking about like moving out there.
I would definitely consider moving out to
Like
Colorado.
out to Colorado or like Utah,
Mhm.
somewhere around there. I got a friend that lives in Colorado actually.
I don't know why. Montana always seemed like a really nice place to move to.
Montana's a little bit too north for me, I think.
I would feel like I would like the almost barren kindness.
I want to visit
also
it.
green.
Like I want to go
Just a
see
lot of
Yellowstone and shit.
hills. Yeah.
Haven't you seen Yellowstone?
No, I have not. Never been to Yellowstone.
Didn't you go with I thought you went with Rachel for some reason.
Nope.
No?
I know they went. Never went to it.
Yeah, no, I want to see Yellowstone. I want to go back to Oregon, Washington, and see those. But I mean, we were literally just talking about this last night. I think I do still want to live a little bit in Oregon, but like I don't know. I don't know how rainy it really is. I just feel like it'd be like depressing.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I
part of
think
me,
it'd be more like in like the higher elevations of Oregon. If you went down into the lower elevations of Oregon, it might be a lot better. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I mean,
I
I don't want to live in a small town again, though. I want to live near a city, and I think Portland sucks.
I'm kind of applying.
Seattle is always rainy, but like for some reason, I feel like I might like Seattle, just like the city itself. I don't know.
You seem like a city folk.
Yeah, well, yeah. I
You,
really like Toronto.
mhm.
You would like Toronto
I
too.
probably would love Toronto.
Toronto is so fucking cool. Like I want to go back during the summertime. Toronto is really cool.
No, like Oregon, I'm trying to apply the same logic that like I've found with like the UP, that like more northern elevation you get to in not northern elevation, more elevation you get to in the UP, there's always so much more snow and always so much more rain. Like Houghton area fucking sucks.
Oh yeah, fuck the UP, like completely.
Everywhere that's lower elevation, that's near all the lakes and such, they're actually not too bad. It's about the same as Wisconsin, so northern Wisconsin.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, look at even where we are now, like fucking 3 hours south.
Right.
You know,
It's still
I mean, there's
it's
still
still cold.
it's still cold. There's still snow, but I mean, back from where we're from,
Oh, it's way
stark
warmer.
contrast.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like it's like 45 degrees out right
Yeah,
now.
it's 20 degrees out where I'm at.
Yeah, so it's a lot. It's definitely a lot better.
It's definitely a huge difference.
Yeah, but I don't know. Where did this conversation start? We're talking about other cities. Oh, Florida and stuff. Oh, the ocean. You asked me about swimming in the ocean. Okay. The ocean is weird. You can go like pretty far out and it's still only to like your waist.
That's weird.
It's pretty cool. That's kind of my favorite.
I guess it makes
And yes, you
sense.
do float easier in the ocean, I believe.
Well, I mean, yeah, the salt would make it easier, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't know how significant it really is.
I was like swimming, and I'm not a good swimmer, nor can I really swim, but like I was pretty comfortable out there.
So it's
I mean,
probably
I could touch still, but like I wasn't that scared. At least where we were. I don't remember which beach we went to, but
I'm surprised we never talked about the.
we did go to Venice Beach, but I don't think I swam that day. Venice Beach is fucking beautiful.
Oh, I could imagine.
Like the
Wait,
whole
isn't
pier
that
and
the
everything?
same like the Venice Port where you have like the Ferris wheel and such and like the whole amusement park?
No, that's LA.
That's LA.
Yeah, that's
I thought there was another place in Florida that was just kind of like that.
mm, maybe, but it's not Venice.
Okay.
It's not from what I remember. No, it's not. Um, they do have a really long pier, but it's just like a fishing thing.
Oh, okay.
But I remember we walked out way out on the pier and we saw a dude catch a fucking baby shark with a fishing pole.
Okay.
And then he
That
threw it back.
fucking
But
Florida
yeah,
for
it
you.
was fucking cool. It was really cool.
That is something I would weirdly, because I'm not a fisherman, but I would love to go fishing in Florida.
Yeah, I could get down with it. At least doing it once.
Yeah.
Probably off a pier though. I don't know if I'd want to go on a boat.
What
Well, actually, no.
what
What?
kind of fishing have you done?
None. I don't like fishing.
You've never been fishing?
Not since I was like in maybe middle school, elementary school.
It was like
I don't like fishing.
I went
It's
fishing with
boring.
my dad when I was
Actually, no, that's false. I went Cisco fishing with my girlfriend and her father like 2 years ago before COVID. I think 2019.
Mhm.
So I guess 3 years ago. We went Cisco fishing, which is you go out on the lake. It's right before the lakes freeze, so right before winter, so it's pretty cold.
Mhm.
And you go on a boat at like 3 a.m, fucking just near the shore, like a couple feet from the shore, and you just have a giant spotlight and you look for fish, and then you take nets and just capture
Oh,
them.
that's sick.
Yeah, that's the only fishing I've done. It's actually
That
that's
sounds
pretty
fun.
fun. Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah.
cold, but that one was fun. I don't like just sitting and waiting for a line,
There's
but that's the only fishing I've done.
so like I've gone just like simple river fishing, just like catching bluegills and bass and some walleye and some pike. But the fishing I've done that I really enjoyed, catfishing. Oh my god, that shit is it's boring for the time that you are waiting for them to bite, but once they bite, your adrenaline kicks in like bam because they pull so fucking hard. It is ridiculous. It is just because they're like 60 pounds at like for like a really good sized catfish. They're probably pulling 60 pounds easy. So you're just cranking like a motherfucker pulling them up. It's fun though. I enjoy it.
Yeah, I've never done catfish. I don't.
I've never done
I've never caught anything with with fishing, so maybe that's it. But like, I don't know. I also just do not want to touch a fish at all. I do not
You
like.
don't like that idea of having like the slime and such.
I don't like the texture of them. It's not even just the slime. It's their scales. Like they stab you and stuff. I just don't like.
It does suck when you fucking touch the spines and they cut you up. That
Yeah.
does suck.
And like I don't even like to eat fish. So like there's nothing about fish that intrigue me.
That's fair.
Like they're cool. I'll watch them, but like fishing, nah. Because most people fish to fucking eat them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm just like, well, not
That
really
was-
interested in that.
That was another weird thing about fishing with my dad for catfishing and such, because there was two fish that we were catching mostly. It was catfish and then another thing called sheep's head, sorry. And apparently they're a really invasive species, so you just kill any of the ones you can find, essentially. But their livers and hearts are really good bait for catfish. I don't know why, but they are. So every single time we pulled up a sheep's head, we'd cut it open and take a liver and a heart and then use them as bait. Oh, and their eyes. That was another.
Sounds gross.
I mean, yeah, but you're fishing.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
not my thing. I don't think. I remember I saw a friend of mine, saw him fish once in the middle of nowhere because I was out there for his birthday party once, and we were in the middle of the woods, and he caught a fish, and fucking. He's like, all right, time to cook this thing for dinner. And he just took the back of his giant knife and just smashed its fucking head in, just like several times. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And then he just flipped the knife around and just cut it fucking open. I'm like, holy shit. Like, that's the first time I've ever seen someone catch a fish and fucking
then slaughter it right there.
Then prepare it for fucking cooking 20 minutes later. I was like, goddamn.
Wait, who was this?
Belunk.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Definitely a bushcraft guy.
I don't know, that for some reason fish, it's never really bothered me. I have seen like some deer getting skinned, and that kind of turns my stomach a bit just because I'm not used to it.
Yeah, I can't do that either.
Like it just
I don't think I could ever shoot a deer. I mean, I probably could, but like
I would like to go deer hunting once in my life and shoot a deer, but I would want to make sure I keep every part of that deer. I don't want any of it thrown away. I want to use every part of it.
I mean, I wouldn't use like the hide and stuff. Probably, I would just be interested in the meat.
You wouldn't use the hide? I would love to keep because
what am I gonna use fucking deer hide for?
Dude, you're gonna use it for the cosplay for your D&D campaign.
I don't think Jonesy G. Johnsy is that kind of guy. I'm a monk, dude. I don't kill fucking.
That's fair.
Deer are sacred.
I mean, you can still
creatures.
just use it as a prop for other stuff. It's still just like a good, I don't know, it's like a nice warm blanket. You always have it. It's going to last you forever. It's just kind of nice.
I just don't like that idea. Something that I killed. I don't know. I just don't
Wearing something that you killed.
Yeah, I don't like that idea, personally. Plus, we're actually wearing just straight up like raw animal hides just doesn't look good, in my opinion, personally. I mean, that's just me.
Agree to disagree. I enjoy a good hide.
Well, you're a ruthless murderer, so it makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, no. I mean,
says the guy that's killed me so many episodes.
What are you talking about?
I have no idea.
You
I
becoming
guess you are
self-aware?
right, usually.
Are you becoming self-aware?
Resetting. Shit. Fuck.
We'll be back after these short messages from our sponsors. How's it going, everybody? We're back from our break. Corey, he was really dehydrated, so I had to go get him some water. You feeling a bit better now, Corey? Though. Okay, that's good. Yeah, man, the ocean. Yeah, I guess long story short, you should go to the ocean one of these days. We should make a boys trip.
Make a boys trip. Go out to the which one?
Either or, honestly, Florida's pretty fucking fun. I will tell you that.
I feel like if we go to Florida, we're definitely gonna hang out with some of your buddies there.
Oh yeah, dude.
I would love to.
Definitive.
Oh, I'd love to try to sneak into a club with your friends. Honestly,
by the time you're even able to go down there, you probably won't even need to sneak into a club.
True.
Because you're already 20 years old, or you're about to be.
Fuck. Oh my
God.
God.
Does it suck growing up, dude?
Oh my God.
You got a year left, and you can legally.
Oh my
drink.
God, I have a month.
Mm-hmm. Exactly a month from yesterday. Less than a month, Corey. and you're 20 years. You'll be no longer a teenager.
Oh, I have a mind.
Actually, tell me how that feels. Let's document this for 20 years later. Tell me how that feels.
Not good.
Not good. Like actually walking
I'm trying to like comprehend it now.
I'm 22 years old. I haven't been a teenager for 3 years.
Okay.
It sucks because you're like, fuck, I feel like my life is ending. But like once you're 21, you start to feel like, fuck yeah, I'm like one of those hot dudes in his 20s. I'm not that I'm hot by any means, but like, I don't know, like when I was like 14, 15, 16, I was like, man, just people in their early 20s are so cool. Now I start to feel like I'm one of them, just minus the cool.
Just, I'm one of the cool 20-year-olds minus the cool.
Yeah.
Just kind of hot.
Yeah, I'm just kind of hot, but I'm not. I'm not cool and I'm not hot. What?
I'm lukewarm.
Yeah. I'm lukewarm, baby.
I'm like coffee with an ice cube in it. Nobody really wants it, but they'll tolerate it for the time being.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, but how do you actually?
It sounds kind of cliche saying it like this, but like the song "Older" by Alec Benjamin kind of fucking sums it up perfect. It feels like I'm leaving a lifetime. It feels like part of the life that it feels like I'm leaving who I actually was before and actually just making a completely new person. It's like I'm in the new character. You know how when you're in Fallout and you leave the certain tutorial area and then it's like, bink, here's the change of all the things you want to do. That's what that feels like. It feels like I'm going through the second stage of like, this is what I have to change in myself to make sure that I'm preparing myself for the future.
Sure.
I'm basically... It's like reevaluating all of my stats and making sure I have them in line so that I don't fuck myself later in life.
Mm. And how do you feel like you're doing?
Honestly, like a D+.
I mean, yeah, you did just kind of start in a way, but I mean, hey, newsflash, it's not easy for any of us unless you're a wealthy person's son or something.
Unless if you come from a wealthy family, you already have something set up for you.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be very nice.
Why couldn't we have come from rich kid families? Because
we're born in Wisconsin, buddy.
True.
Think there's any rich people in Wisconsin? No, they all come from Chicago.
Okay, there's nobody rich in Wisconsin, but all the people that are rich in Wisconsin came from other places. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there are rich people in Wisconsin, but I guess
like now. Everybody at the school that we used to go to, everybody there's fucking loaded. At least of what I hear from like my little cousin.
Really?
She tells me, yeah, everybody there has money. There's not the cliche group, the weird niche group, are the poor kids.
Really?
Yeah.
The school we went to turned into a rich person school.
Mm-hmm.
Is that just because like that's the kids that live in the area?
That's just the kids that live in the area now, and most of the people that end up having vacation homes that come and just take those places and just stay there for a week, they're turning them to the real homes.
Really?
So now it's just a fucking barrage of rich assholes. Which like I'm not against it.
Is that
because,
good for the economy or is that bad for the economy? I don't know.
In a sense, it's gonna be.
It helps the town, I think, but I think it drives.
In a sense, it's good because it's going to be driving toward more money towards it, but bad because the lower part of the lower community,
people that have been living there for 30 years,
they're going to get pushed out.
It's going to be harder to afford.
And that's already becoming a problem, which we actually talked about a little bit today. I'm trying to get a new apartment.
Yeah,
apartments up where I lived, it's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Everything it's bam right there. You're there, or you're not.
I mean, that's anywhere. That's even here.
It's frustrating.
Like we found this place like 2 days after it went live.
It is. Oh my God.
It's tough. You have to be very aggressive to find places.
I don't understand. I guess I can understand in a sense because everybody's always looking for a place to live.
Yeah.
That's why it's so.
That's why real estate
tough.
is one of the most like
profitable
businesses. Like part of me has thought about like buying like a shitty house, like actually purchasing a house, because technically a mortgage is cheaper than any rent you'll ever have.
That makes sense.
Because a mortgage, you can get it as low as like $500 a month.
You're just paying it off a lot slower.
You're paying it off a lot slower, but then you could do whatever the fuck you want to the house because it's technically yours.
Yeah.
But if you just fucking buy that, then renovate it or whatever, invest like 10 grand or whatever, invest a
Yeah.
certain amount of money into it, then you
And
can
then
either
sell it later.
either flip it and
Or
sell
keep
it,
it.
or keep it and rent it out for those vacation people, especially if you got a good spot. Then, especially like where we're from, like tourism is fucking king. So in the middle of the winter and the middle of the summer,
Everybody would love it.
you can rent that shit out for like 2 grand a week.
See, now that would actually, I think we've talked about this before, of like, I don't necessarily like where we used to live or where I live now. I don't necessarily like it, and I would like to not live there for the rest of my fucking life.
Like the area or the house?
That area in general.
Mm.
Actually, I do enjoy the house that I'm at. Weirdly, I don't know why. Well, I think it's just nostalgic. It's the home I always lived in. So
Yeah, comfortable.
yeah, I would love to take that home and renovate it into something new. And I actually did talk to my parents not too long ago about like, so like, do I get this house when you die?
Do you?
Most likely, yeah. Which that'll be kind of nice, and I would love to renovate it and make it nicer.
Assuming it's paid off.
Well, no, the house is completely paid off because
is
we
it?
built that house.
Oh. Okay.
But
Still gotta pay like heating and stuff.
yeah,
so.
we still have to pay for normal bills and such.
Yeah.
But I don't want to live there. Like, I would love to have it as like I live somewhere else for 4 or 5 years, and then I go back and live there for a year. It's just as like I need to go ahead and decompress and reevaluate what I've been doing. I'll stay here for a little bit. Honestly, probably not even a
I was
fucking
gonna say,
year.
I wouldn't
Probably
even
more like
I wouldn't even
4
say
months
year.
at most.
I would say the summer.
Just the summer. Just
Yeah.
leave it as a summer home.
Yeah.
I no,
Why?
because I enjoy the winters.
Okay, then come for the summer and part of the winter, like December or something. I don't know.
That's why I said, like,
wouldn't
6
stay there for a
months.
year. I mean, maybe if it was fully renovated and everything was ripped out and changed. Because like, I guess we're kind of having a personal conversation, but the house he grew up in is kind of
Gross.
it's
terrible.
just
and
falling
breaking
apart.
down.
It's just falling apart. You know, it just needs some love and money. Essentially, is what it really just needs. But like, unless like I don't know, I guess I feel like unless like that was really really like retrofitted, you would want to just individually live there for a year. Because I'm assuming this is years later with like both
Yeah.
your parents are gone and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's just you and maybe significant other or whatever. You know, I feel like you wouldn't want to live in the state it's in for a year. You know, like that's
No,
I wouldn't.
If it was in that condition, I would never want to. I wouldn't want to live there for the rest of my life. no.
period. Yeah.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't want to live there. Period.
Yeah. The only thing I'd really, honestly, like, the only thing I'd probably really do there is fucking use it for more videos because the outside, the land is still pretty good.
That actually might not be.
Because, like, honestly, for a lot of the outside stuff for Off the Couch that we're going to do this summer, because I want to do a lot more, a lot of it I plan on doing just in that yard because it's in the middle of nowhere. There's not loud traffic. There's not people that's going to bother us.
You can
know?
actually yell without it being bothersome to others.
That's what I really like. Because even if you went and got an apartment in the middle of town,
I'm not gonna. We're not gonna be able to
do
record
that.
there.
no, I mean, we could.
We could, but we'd
but
have
we'd
to
be-
worry a lot more.
About noise, we'd be a lot more just self-conscious, probably, because we're little bitches.
Which that is one thing that I'm really happy about with like where the apartment would be and then where the house would be is that we can always go back to the house just for the studio. Essentially, that's
Yeah,
gonna be
for
really
sure.
nice.
Well, and that also would make it feel like, oh, I have to leave to go to work.
Yeah.
I mean, but then you're going back to where you used to live, which could be troublesome. Be like, nope, I don't live here anymore. Shut up.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, but
I'm not here for any of the drama. I'm just here to work.
so how do you feel about my like the idea for the setting up the studio?
I do like it. I enjoy it because we have a weird vibe. Not even vibe. We just have a very niche aesthetic that I really enjoy. It's the cyberpunk vaporwave kind of style.
Yeah,
I love that.
same.
And it's also very minimalistic in the same sense. And I love that entire deal that we have going on. And you seem to have a very good vision of what we want. And I don't want to stop you on it. Like the visions that you've been having, I've been agreeing with most of the time. I'm like, damn, that's like exactly what I think I wanted. I didn't even realize I wanted that.
Good. I guess I'm a interior designer at heart.
Yeah,
No,
you should
not
go
really.
into marketing.
Maybe for the channel.
I could see you actually going into marketing. I could see you being good at that.
I don't know. I feel like that was always like a boring thing.
Oh, yeah, it is boring as fuck,
I'd
but
rather
there's
be
good
a-
money in it.
I'd rather be a radio host.
Yeah.
Or a landlord.
I have a friend that they actually became a teacher at the school that we went to. it's listening to them talk about what they do. It's actually made me kind of want to look into it. Like I could see myself becoming a teacher.
To teach what though?
It would probably be U.S. history or math.
You can do math.
I can do most math, some math, not most math, some math. I'm okay with math. Either that or science, like applied science, simple science. It's just the way that I go off and explain
One thing about
things.
teachers, they don't get paid jack shit. You're probably making more money at your current job than a teacher is.
Oh, I am. I 100% am. It wouldn't be necessarily I'm going to do it for the money. It would just be, I would genuinely enjoy it.
Would you though?
I think I would. Like, it's something that, like, I do enjoy teaching others about things that I'm interested in, but I also kind of like a challenge in it. So I'm like, okay, listen, okay, fine. You don't get it that way. I can explain it a different way. I like teasing my own brain in that same sense.
What if you don't know another way to explain it? You're like, God, fuck, shit.
Then
if you don't get it, get the fuck out.
Well, I'll just have to force myself. That's one of the kind of things that you'd have to have as a teacher. You have to force yourself to be able to adapt in that type of situation.
I suppose that's true.
I could just see myself really getting engaged with it.
I want to be. There's so many things that I want to be. That's the hard thing about life. Be the very man. Oh my man. Don't get his copyright stricken.
Well, would it be a parody?
But the exact word of the law, a parody. Sorry. No, like. It's that one fucking Boy in the Band song. I'm pretty good at like 20 different skill sets at the expense of never being great at any one of them. And like that line still hits me pretty damn hard because it's like, well, I'd like to make music even though I suck at it. I'd like to be a YouTuber, make videos even though I suck at it. But I think, probably what I'd really want to do is honestly like make videos, like either stupid shit like this, but also I really want to get into like making like more cinematic pieces and short films. And eventually I would love to make like an actual full budget film, like a Netflix show or some shit, like that'd be fucking really cool. Film has always been like my like biggest passion, but I just have never really had the proper steps to get proper training because in Wisconsin there's no film schools.
I feel like
the only film, like you can go study film, but then you're just studying film history. You're not studying production. I want to learn production.
Where would be the I guess film school in Wisconsin?
There isn't
just
one.
Well, I would imagine UW has to have something.
Not for production.
Wow.
I looked it up literally the other day. UW has a film study. It doesn't have film production. It's just a history. Yeah.
Fuck.
Probably maybe some techniques, but
you'd have to go to a different state entirely.
Yeah. Like something like Full Sail, but she's in like Florida. That's entire production. Like that's game design, that's film design. Or West Coast. But like that's expensive and I never took
is it when we record I get something in my fucking eye?
I don't know. Maybe you need glasses. Do you need safety glasses to record?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever.
Goddamn. But yeah, I don't know.
I feel like if we were to make a film together, you would definitely be the drama and I would be the action. I would want to focus on like the cinematography and choreography.
Yeah, I like drama too, and cinematography, but like I don't know.
I could see you getting into more of the actual story and making the essentially the emotional parts that would be tying you into it. I could see you being good at that.
Actually, like fitting the story together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Though I do like imagining like fight scenes and shit a lot too. You're probably better with actually like scripting a fight scene, but I just always have a dream of actually acting.
Yeah,
in, like,
that's kind of the. Like, I would love to be able to be part of the choreography, but I don't necessarily think I have the physical ability to be able to do that yet. I could tell you what to do and probably get it done, but
I want to act in it so badly. Yeah, that's another thing I feel like I'd want to do. Either like something with film, either directing, making it, or like being in it. I mean, not that I think I'm a good actor, but like
it's pretty accessible.
It'd be cool.
You can go and find like other like really small film production jobs and just go and be either an extra or there are other like really small film productions that you'll be getting paid $100 a day.
That's why I want to move to the West Coast because there's fucking barely any of that here, dude. You move to the West Coast, you see flyers all the fucking time.
All the time.
Yeah. That's why I want to live anywhere but here. San Francisco, fucking Silicon Valley.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's not just California that you can find that in, but like,
I imagine New York would probably be another really big place for that.
I don't think I'd want to go to New York.
I would be willing to live in New York for 6 months to a year.
See, the thing about New York is it's more expensive than the West Coast.
That's what. Yeah, I could see it, but like, what the fuck?
Like,
you're paying just as much to live in a fucking
a shoebox.
Yeah.
Literally, like if not more money, like $3,000 a month for a closet.
Paying for a studio apartment that barely fits your bed.
Half of a studio apartment.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous because there's so many fucking people. I mean, maybe if you lived in New York State away from the city, but like, who wants to do that?
I guess that's why so many fucking New York people are so rough. They know the work grind so deep.
Most of them are poor, I feel like, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. They'd have to be working all the time. They don't have a second to breathe. I mean, and their pollution there's probably really hindering their breathing too, but...
I mean, yeah, but like... Yeah, no, I don't think... I want to visit New York, but I don't think I'd ever want to live there. I've never wanted to live in New York. At least California, like... LA, like there are some cities that are fucking pretty populated, but then there are other cities, you know? I mean, some of them are bougie and expensive. Rich Hollywood Hill homes. Love to afford one of those one day, but...
Mm-hmm. Have you seen the New York videos where you have like a random civilian to just be like, so this is how you can tell if people aren't from Florida, and then they just not Florida, New York, and they just yell as loud as they can, and everybody that turns is not from New York. Anybody that looks is not from New York.
I believe that because I would do the same shit. I would look.
Yeah.
I think that like something like that happened in Florida. Like some fucking dude was going crazy or whatever, as Florida people do.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just staring. I was like, oh.
They're not from around here, are they?
We're not from around here. So, no, I am not. Yeah, no. Fucking. There's so much part of the world, though. Like, I don't know.
Did I ever tell you about when I was in Alabama and I got to sing a song with a homeless person?
No. What?
Okay, so, well, I mean, it was actually a really fucking cool experience. So we went to the McFly's restaurant that I really want to bring you to someday.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
And as we were walking back, there were these 3 homeless guys sitting in front of the church, and they were playing on a guitar, so it caught my interest. And he ended up singing a little riff, and then he was like, join along. And I was like, okay, fuck, I'm just going to join along. And then I started, and then the 2 other homeless people joined in, and then my mom kind of tried to join in and didn't quite get it, but it was just really fucking sick. It was just like, it was kind of,
really?
I was talking about it the last podcast. It's like, there wasn't a lot. The homeless was the coolest tourist attraction because I actually interacted with them and had like a lot of fun with the homeless.
You never mentioned that last time, though.
No, I didn't. It was fucking awesome.
You were just like, yeah, the homeless were cool. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no.
You didn't say that story.
No,
that would have completely changed my mind. That's awesome.
It was fucking beautiful.
Was it just like a freestyle like song?
Yeah.
Like
it was just him going off the
was?
top of his head with his guitar. And then we just started going with it. And it was amazing. And then I gave him my food because I'm like, dude, that was awesome. Here you go. And here's $2. Sorry, $2, $10.
Well, damn. Should have picked up the guitar after him. Just like, bow.
I did touch the guitar and try to play something. I'm still not very good with it, so I wasn't really able to do a lot.
Damn, I would have loved that. That would have been dope.
It was really
I've always
cool.
wanted to like have an experience like that.
I also thought it was funny because he knows really how to fucking play guitar. He probably spends most of his time playing guitar.
Probably.
But so I had said like, God, I wish I was that good someday. Well, I said I wish I was where you're at someday with guitar. And the other dude didn't hear the with guitar, and he was like, "No, you do not." And I was like, "No, I don't mean it like that. I don't want to be sitting in front of a church asking for food and money."
No. With guitar though, yeah.
Yeah, maybe with a guitar.
Yeah.
But like even then, I don't necessarily understand the like. Yes, it's hard. It is it is very hard to live homeless. But there's kind of a weird novelty to it in my head for some reason. It's probably really ignorant for me to say, but like for some reason that idea of just being like, I don't fucking care. I'm just going to go and wander and do my thing. Being a nomad in a sense. I love that
being
idea.
a nomad and a drifter is different than being homeless.
True. You're making the choice.
You're making the choice and you're not really fully homeless because usually people are going to be living out of a van if you're going to be a nomad.
True.
Like, you plan that shit out. You don't just be like, all right, well, I'm just going to start walking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, and most of those people not all of them, but most of them have still like a hometown. They still have.
They have a place to go to.
Well, they have stuff or whatever, you know. Like it might be at a parent's house in a basement or a storage unit put away, you know, or like with a friend or something. But a lot of them, I mean, not all of them, but like a lot of them have stuff. It's not they're sitting on church steps, because that's all they do all day. You know?
No, they actually have something established beforehand to make them be able to become a nomad.
Like I would love to become do some like travel like videos and be able to like actually like I was telling you this the other day, like go to like say fucking like we were talking about Colorado, go to Colorado and record like a bunch of different tourist things in Colorado and to send it to a tourism board and have it then like pay for the video and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And like be like, hey, showcase fucking Colorado or like the specific city in Colorado, like Denver or whatever the fuck.
Well, like that was kind of the idea for the whole Honism podcast that I had going. Was that I was going to just be in a van and then travel and just have random strangers come in and just talk about it and just talk about where they live, talk about whatever they want specifically. Yeah. They can talk about whatever they want, what's on their mind.
Yeah.
And that just, it still sounds like such a beautiful idea to me. The more and more I think about it, it seems childish. It seems kind of like that same ignorance. It's just like, are people really going to be willing to sit down and just talk about exactly what's on their mind right there? Maybe to a random stranger, maybe not to a random stranger. I don't necessarily know because like, and if it were me and if some random stranger was like, hey, pour out your deepest emotions, I'm going to do one of two things. Either I'm going to be like, I'm good. I don't know who the fuck you are. Or I'm going to go, you're a random stranger I'm never going to talk to again. Okay, let's do this shit.
Yeah. I think my only thing with that is if you were to do that, because it could be pretty dangerous, I would give everybody the option, be like, hey, you just can be completely anonymous.
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's the first thing I'd say to them.
Like, if they want their name out there, sure. But, like, if they don't, then it's just a voice.
Yeah, then it's just a person. I might say, like, like a state of location. Just be like, oh, yeah, they're from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Yeah, like I'm in Pennsylvania today or whatever. Yeah. No, that would be an interesting thing. I mean, a little bit different than what I was saying, because like I was saying, like imagine
actually
like,
going to tourist places. And
well, yeah, imagine
around,
having like your living getting paid by tourism boards. They schedule out your fucking weeks, and you go to fucking Saudi Arabia one day, then Egypt, then fucking Arizona.
Oh, that'd be so
And all
good.
you have to do is take pictures and fucking post on social media and fucking like that sounds awesome.
That does sound awesome. I would love to do that.
Awesome. I would definitely love to do that.
Well, I guess I would probably do that with the Honism podcast.
I guess that would go 2 and 2.
Yeah, it would just go back to back.
Because then you have your main job, then you have just a little thing that could turn into something, but it's just something that's interesting.
Right.
You know? Yeah. But with that, are you ready to commit some insurance fraud?
I forgot we were doing that. I'm glad you reminded me, boss.
All right. Oh, that bed. Wow, that bed lit up a lot quicker than I was expecting it to.
Oh, fuck. That's getting really hot. I need to back up a little bit.
The Unisanas flag is on fire. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Whew.
That's getting really hot.
I'm sweating, dude.
Yeah, you haven't moved one bit. You're right next to the fire.
Yeah, this
Jesus.
is like, holy shit.
I can see your arms lighting on fire. Your arm's on fire.
Oh, God.
Your arms. Oh, my God. I was like, I'm going to take a fire extinguisher.